everybody, it is your girl Presh, and I'm back with another video. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell button so you never miss a video when I do upload, and share my videos wherever with whoever so they know you rocks with your girl. Though shout out to my 33 subscribers. Mwah! I rocks with you, you rocks with me, so I love you. If you are new here, hi, hello, and welcome. If you've been here before, what it do, baby boo? And if you haven't subscribed yet, I only got one question: why? It's a party over here. I'm fun, I'm hilarious, I'm amazing. Don't forget to check the description bar down below. You will find the links to all my previous playlists that have all my previous videos. Also, don't forget to check the playlist tab or the videos tab, and you'll find all my content there. Also, don't forget, I do have shorts up. It's always a quick little update or whatever. I think I only made like 2 actual reviews. I'm gonna get better with doing reviews and shorts. Also, don't forget to always check my community tab, you guys. There, I will also keep you guys updated with what I got going on, when I'm gonna upload a video, what I'm gonna be recording, or whatever the case may be. But mainly, I'll probably do it in a short. But always check the community tab too. What else? That is all that is it I can think of for now off the top of my dome. But yeah, y'all, without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get into this video. This is going to be a What You Watching Season 15, Episode 4 of Rupaul's Drag Race. The Supersized Snatch Game is what this is called. So the guest judge for this episode was Amanda Steinberg. She was in that movie, I think it's called The Hate You Gave or The Hate You Give. I didn't watch that, but I believe she was in that, and a couple other things I may have seen her in, but didn't really pay no attention. The regular judges for this episode is RuPaul, Mother, Carson, and Michelle. Okay, so we get back into the workroom after who went home last episode? Poppy, Poppy went home. So we get back after Princess Poppy's elimination, and you know, Amethyst is like, ooh, child, bitch, she could have been me. You know what I'm saying? And Selena was low-key talking shit about her, and you know, it's just like, okay, Selena girl, calm down. Calm down. But after that, the girls go sit down, and you know, they chop it up like they always do, kind of like a mini untuck inside the episode, if you will. And Lux was being very delusional, saying that she was second top of the episode. It's like, no, you weren't. It was definitely Auntie, Lucy, and then y'all were definitely top 3, sis. Don't do that. And Lucy had to get her together. Like, no, ma'am. It's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Do not play with me. Like, Lucy was like, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. We're not doing this. We're not doing this. No, we're not. I didn't actually watch Untucked for this episode, but I am going to go back and watch it, because I heard that, you know, it was some things that happened or whatever. But I really didn't like that Lux did that. And I'm like, Lux, do not revert back to your delusion. Do not do it. Do not revert back to your delusion of grandeur. Grandeur. What's it called? Delusion of grandeur? Whatever it's called. Girl, don't do it. Don't do it, Miss Celia. Don't do it. So after that, RuPaul coming there, you know, the girls get to talking or whatever. And, you know, everybody was, you know how they do. They be around the table. They do a little kiki or whatever. And, you know, the twins, Loki, came for Amethyst or whatever. And Amethyst was like, I know you didn't come up with that. And they was like, no, Mistress did, girl. You know, basically shaded themselves. Like, girl, you know, ain't that funny. Anyway, Mother comes in and let the girls know we're going to be doing Snatch Game. And everybody was like, Snatch Game? Girl, we just got here. We doing Snatch Game already? It's too many heifers in here to be doing Snatch Game, Mom. You sure we finna do right now? Like right now? Right now? Oh, okay. Like, wait a minute. I was even confused. I was like, We're doing Snatch Game, the 4th episode. And I know a lot of people think this is the 3rd episode, but no, this is the 4th episode. The first 2 episodes were in one. Those were 2 different episodes, okay? The one night only, those were 2 episodes. They just made them one. Those were 2 episodes. And last week's episode was episode 3. Okay? It's episode 4. Just in case some of y'all who watch might be confused. We're on the 4th episode. Not the 3rd. We're on the 4th. Okay? Anyway, so everybody was confused. Me included. And so, you know, we see the girls talk to each other about who they're going to be or whatever the case may be. Now, MTV. I know y'all want to save time or whatever, and y'all cut it down to like an hour or whatever. But I'm going to need for Mother Ruth to have her walkthrough. I don't give a fuck about none of that other shit y'all editing out, but I need Mother to have that walkthrough. Rue being able to walk through the room and give a double backup. You sure that's what you want to do? To, you know, be like, is that what you want to do? We see the girl stand there around and say, or I can do this. You know what I'm saying? Well, we know that the girls have a backup plan. You know, they got a plan B. Sometimes them heifers don't. But knowing that they could do something else, we need that. So if Drag Race gonna stay on MTV, I just need y'all to know that for the next season, season 16, I need Mother Rue to spin a block in the workroom and talk to the girls about what we're doing. Because I feel like Rue could have talked Lux out of doing, what was that lady's name? Amanda Lepore. I feel like she could have talked the twins out of the foolishness they did, and we're gonna get into it. I feel like she could have talked Anitra out of the foolishness she did. I'm pretty sure she could have talked Selena out of the foolishness she did. I'm pretty sure Auntie could have got talked out of what she did. Jax could have got talked out of what she did. And Aurora could have got talked out of what she did. Like, them 7 heifers needed Mama Rue to come in there and say, so what's your backup? Like, them 7 heifers needed Mama Rue to come in there and say, so what else you got? So what else you brought? Because, no. 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 I mean, I had no problem with Malaysia did, but even she could have had a backup. So we needed Mother to come in and just be like, oh, okay, you got something else? This is it? Oh, okay, all right, well, we're gonna, all right, I can't wait to see what you do. Like, we needed that. You know what I'm saying? Just a little second guessing. That's all we needed. But Mother, of course, tells the girls they're going to be doing Snatch Game, but it's going to be supersized because it's going to be 2 rounds. So, because it's a whole bunch of heifers. So, we're going to have 1 round with 1 group of girls and another round with another set. Okay? So, we're just going to go ahead and get into it. The first round, and I'll put the collage I made up here. The top, I believe, of the thing. The top is the second. I should have read. I'll leave it as is. So the second round of girls is at the top in this collage, and the first round of girls is at the bottom. I meant to switch it, but I made that collage so fast I paid no attention. So the bottom is the first round. We have Marsha as Tim Gunn. Lux as Amanda Lepore, whoever that is. Malaysia as Saucy Santana. Let me see you walk. If some of y'all didn't know who that was. Walk 'em like a dog, sis. Material Girl in my Chanel 9 boots. That's who she was. We have Mistress as Rosie O'Donnell. But I think her second option was the lady from Dance Moms, Abby Lee Miller, that rude ass lady from Dance Moms. I feel like that was her second option because She was in and out. We have Anitra who decided she wanted to be Gordon Ramsay's sister. And I don't even know if that man got a sister, but she was his sister child. And then we got Robin being Karen from Potomac, the Grand Dame. Robin, also, did I mention Robin when I said the heifers who needed to be talked to? She needed to. We got Selena s15 being the mother of our Lord and Savior. So, we're going to get into this first round. So, Marsha did what she needed to do. She gave mannerisms and catchphrases, and she did a good back and forth with Rue in character. She did what she was supposed to do. I could tell that Marsha paid attention to how you play Snatch Game, right? Lux. Now, I don't know if this is the way they edited it, but she was funny, but it was just like blah. So, Malaysia. She had the look and she was given the energy, but it was also like blah. But I feel like it could have been the way they edited it because they had to get to both groups, and also because they was trying to keep this shit under an hour. Mistress, baby, let me tell y'all something. Between Mistress and Marsha, they was doing the damn thing. But Mistress was doing what needed to be done. Okay? Again, like I said, she was in and out of being Rosie O'Donnell and Abby Lee. And, you know, she even, like, you know, caught herself, and Rue was laughing. So it was good. And again, she was another one that had a good back and forth with Rue. Anitra. Rue clocked the fact that we don't know if Gordon Ramsay actually has a sister. Then we asked her where she was from. So said she was from Nevada. Her accent was like some jacked up British, Irish, Australian. I don't know what her accent was, to be honest with you. It was a lot. But she was also given a blog thing. I feel like, and I just thought about this, Anitra could have been Angelica Houston as Morticia Addams. Or she could have been Angelica Houston as Morticia Addams. She could have been Angelica Houston as the mama from the movie Cinderella, the Cinderella movie that Drew Barrymore was in, and she played the stepmother. She could have been Angelica Houston. She reminds me of Angelica Houston. She could have been Angelica Houston. Anitra could have been Angelica Houston as Morticia Addams. A missed opportunity. I just literally thought about it. Robin was Karen Huger from Potomac, and it was funny. I try not to never watch nobody else's reviews before I do my own. But when I write my notes down, child, half the time I be like, shit, I already technically got my review. But I was watching Maddie rant, and, well, more so listening to Maddie rant because I was at work. And he said that Robin looked like Robin Dixon from Potomac, dressed in Giselle Bryant's clothes, pretending to be Karen Huger. And when I tell you that made sense, that Robin was dressed in Giselle clothes, impersonating Karen, because that was the vibe. Who she could have been was somebody else. Who, I don't know. But what she gave, I was not here for. Robin could have been anybody, but she chose to be Karen. And it's kind of hard when you, especially for Snatch Game, you do like real people who are like public figures or pop culture figures where we know enough about them, but not enough. You know what I'm saying? To where we can do, like, the whole point of Snatch Game is to poke fun but in a not disrespectful way, if that makes sense. Like, you take this character and you over exaggerate them, right? Because think about it. I know a lot of people was not here for Trinity the Tuck on All Stars being, you know, the devil, and she made him gay. But like, we have no idea who or what the devil is actually like. You know what I'm saying? And so for her to take that and like do what she did with it was funny. Jinx Monsoon being Judy Garland, right? But not just any Judy Garland. Dead, drunk, half medicated Judy Garland. Like, Jinx took that and, baby, listen, I'm gonna go watch that because y'all ain't got nothing on All Star 7's Snatch game. Nothing. Nothing. Um, who else gave a Snatch game? All Stars. Raja, her being Madam the Puppet. Like, you take these characters or these people or whatever and you make them bigger and crazier, but not what the twins did. Not what the twins did. Or Selena. To be honest with you, round one was more so between Marsha and Mistress, because we got more of them than anything. And of course, Selena was down there interrupting by giving birth to our Lord and Savior. And it's just like, okay. Now, for Selena, I felt like she could have been somebody different, too. I feel like Selena could have impersonated Alexis Mateo. And I know when I did my first episode, I said Alexis's name wrong. I said Malexis. I meant to say Alexis Mateo. I felt like she could have impersonated another drag queen. And I would have loved for her to impersonate Alexis Mateo. That was a missed opportunity for her to impersonate Alexis Mateo, because she's, you know, she sound like her, and that might sound wrong because, you know, they're both Latin. But I feel like she was already being extra and over the top. So why not take an extra over the top person and do that shit on 10? Somebody who's already been on Drag Race, like a drag queen, one of our OG, like, that would have been everything. I feel like Selena should have been Alexis Mateo in her Snatch game. But yeah, round one was a tie between Mistress and Marsha. Then we get to round two, Auntie, with which the collage is at the top. So we have Lucy LaDuca as Joan Rivers, the Queen of Mean. Auntie as some televangelist church lady named Jane Crouch. I have no clue who the hell that is. We have Jax as the Mona Lisa. Sugar as Trisha Paytas, a YouTuber. I don't know who the fuck that is. Amethyst is somebody named Tan Mom. Again, I don't know who the fuck that is. Spice as over the top disrespectful version of Miley Cyrus. And Aurora as Bretman Rock. So Lucy came and did what needed to be done. Round two was literally carried by Lucy and Amethyst. Just like the first round was carried by Marsha and Mistress. The second round was carried by Lucy and Amethyst. And I feel like if we didn't have the other girls, but I'm gonna get to that in a minute. So Auntie, I think she said like maybe one or two things. And again, I feel like had Ruth been able to do a walkthrough, we could have found out what else Auntie had. You know what I'm saying? Like, what else did Sasha Colby have up her sleeves? You know what I'm saying? Because we know that she's funny. We saw that from the infomercial thing. But it's like, what else you got? Cause this ain't it. This ain't it. I didn't like it. But again, the way they edited it, we didn't get much of her. So it was blah. Then we have Jackson's the moment Lisa, and we have her funny moment where, Rue was like, give me that smile. She was like, and that was it. And that was it. I feel like, again, if Rue would have been able to do a walkthrough, I'm pretty sure Jax probably would have doubled down on being the Mona Lisa. But at least we would have known that she had something else to do. You know what I'm saying? Something else. Something else. The twins. I'm gonna do them together. They was the ones who needed Rue's walkthrough more than anybody. They needed the walkthrough more than anybody because Rue definitely would have talked Sugar out of being Trisha. The minute she would have said the interruptive, over the top shit, Rue would have said, "Well, that's not how we do Snatch Game. You can interact with your fellow, gamers, but that's not how we do things." And I feel like she would have talked Sugar out of being Trisha, and we'd have got something else. Something else. Now, she probably would have went home? Maybe. Who knows? But I do know we wouldn't have got all of that. We wouldn't have got all of that. Spice. Her Miley was like some dumb. It was like Miley was stupid and stuck in between being on Disney Channel and being an adult. It was like this weird place. Like, I feel like, I guess it was that space. I guess she was stuck in Miley's like black phase, like when Miley was trying to break away from being a Disney character, a Disney star, and being an adult and doing her own thing. But like, she made her like stupid, and it was just like, Miley might be irritated, a little aggy, but she not stupid, boo. And so it was just like, what are we doing? Like, the part that pissed me off, because y'all know Spice worked my nerve when she did what? She took her wig off. So imagine she's sitting there, Ruth's asking her questions. She's supposed to answer by writing on her little card and showing it. And she missed her cue because she's sitting over there beating herself in the head with the inflatable hammer and licking and biting it, talking about, oh, it's tasty, and cousin humping and hunching and fucking, and we not those type to do that in Tennessee. And I was just like, what the fuck are we watching? What is this? What is going on? And then her and her sister got into it. Amethyst had to cuss them out. It was a lot of madness and chaos, and like the look on Ruth's face where she was like, we gotta get through this, but I feel like at one point I think Rue wanted to let them have it, and I saw it all on Mother's face. And I'll be honest, she had every right, because bitch, this ain't just about no TV and no camera, bitch. This is about my name is attached to this, and y'all acting like y'all ain't got no home training. What is this? Like, what? Like, Spice gonna go home soon. Spice is gonna go home soon because this is her second time getting side-eyed the fuck out of from Rue. The first time is when she took that wig off and pulled that motherfucking bonnet, shower cap, whatever you want to call it out, and put it on her head when we was doing the first challenge. And now you sit up here and you're not even interacting with Rue. You're in your own space. You got tunnel vision. Like, girl, what are we doing? I said this in my last review. Snatch Game shows us who got it and who don't. And I feel like Rue might have did Snatch Game too early. But then again, I'm like, this is beneficial because now we know who shouldn't even be here from the get-go. Tan Mom was okay, whatever. Um, Aura as Bretman Rock was very bland, and I feel like she was another one who needed Mother Rue to come through and hold court with her, because we could have got something else. She could have dressed up as a dude. She could have did drag as a man. We've had it before. We had Ben de la Creme do it. We've had Alexis Mateo did it. Shea Coulee has done it. So there's nothing wrong with you doing drag as a man, but for you to do it as, I mean, technically she was doing it as a man or a character, someone who is male. I'm not sure how Bretman identifies themselves or whatever, because everybody identified differently. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like Aura could have been somebody else. And I feel like she needed that talking to. Or Mother Rue could have talked her out of being Bretman Rock. Once we got to the get down and hold the conversation and realize, girl, you don't know nothing about him. How you gonna be somebody you don't know them? No, we're not doing this. You got something else? You got something else to do? No, it's just that. Okay. All right. That's it. You don't do impersonations and none of that? Okay. This it? That's all we got? Okay. All right. All right. Good luck. Like, we could at least, like, they needed the walkthrough. So, MTV, season 16, we need a walkthrough. We need Mother to help. Because they needed help. Lucy showed and proved that y'all not fucking with her. Lucy, Mistress, Marsha. Lucy, Mistress, Marsha. The three of them proved they are above the rest. With Amethyst coming in, behind and forth. Okay? The rest of y'all bitches is drowning. And who would think that a large majority of the cast was like, again, I want to say it's the way they edited it, but I also want to say that's probably what them bitches gave for real. Like, this is what we working with. Okay? I thought it was cute that they finally had the pit crew talking. I mean, shit, I know half them people name, but you know what I'm saying? It was cute to see them or whatever the case may be. And I don't believe Bryce is a bit more no rocket scientist than I am a goddamn supermodel at 5'1" child. Anyway, so my favorite Snatch games was Lucy LaDuca, because Joan Rivers had me dying. Mistress as Rosie O'Donnell, Abby Lee Miller, she was given. Marsha as Tim Gunn, she did that. And Amethyst as Tan Mom. Whoever the fuck Tan Mom is. My favorite runways, the runway was called A Beautiful Nightmare. For me, because I'm only talking about my favorite runways, because I'm going to talk about the runways I didn't like, but I'm only going to show y'all a collage of my favorite runways. Lucy, Auntie, Jax, Mistress, Aura, and Lux, but I forgot to get a picture of Lux's runway. It was called Beautiful Nightmare, but the majority of everybody's runway was like a spider, right? And then we got the shit Selena had on. It's always in the shit Selena had on. Her runways are terrible. But again, they gave us Snatch Game too early, but then I'm thinking, maybe it was a good thing they gave us Snatch Game, so we could see by the time we actually got the Snatch Game who's gonna do what. But then again, the way MTV doing shit, y'all could have waited a couple more episodes. Took a couple more episodes from home. I definitely think they gave us Snatch Game early because They finna do probably a whole bunch of acting challenges. Um, Cause y'all know that's all we've been getting is acting challenges. I do feel like we do need a roast or some type of comedy show, improv something. I like when they do those. Um, a musical. We can get a girl some musical. Um, I like when we do the music, the rusicals. I'm sorry, the rusicals. Girls could get one of those. They could get a rusical or whatever. So yeah, acting challenge and rusical. They got a sewing challenge coming. So let's see what we get. But yeah, y'all. This episode I give it. They bother my spirits. I give this episode a 7 out of 10. They bother my spirits. This episode. Um, Congratulations to Lucy LaDuca. Little Mama showed up and showed out. Mistress and Marsha, y'all did what y'all needed to do. It's the top tree. Everybody else, in the words of T.S. Madison, y'all gotta step y'all pussy up. Because, no. Mm-mm. This wasn't it. This wasn't it. This wasn't it. I gotta go watch All Stars. I gotta go watch All Stars Season 7, the all-winning season of Snatch Game. Because y'all bothered. Let's see who's gonna go home next week. Hopefully it's Selena. I mean, I like Selena as titties, but she's starting to work on my goddamn nerve. Girl, bad. Go the fuck home. So we'll see. We'll see who goes home. We'll see. We will see. But anyway, y'all, that is all. That is it. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell button so you never miss a video when I do upload. And don't forget to share my videos wherever with whoever. If you're new here, hi, hello, and welcome. If you've been before, what it do, baby? Boo. I'm your girl, Presh. This was What You Watching with Presh. RuPaul's Drag Race Season 15, Episode 4. Without further ado, y'all, I'm going. Bye.